Hey guys, and welcome back to the Totally Random Talk Show. Now, it has been a while, but we are back again, and we're going to try to get a steady schedule going. Let's get started, shall we? Today, we're on the letter F. Yeah, F, correct. So, Let's get started.
Okay, our first topic today is on fruit. So, I don't know, in my opinion, fruit is way better than vegetables. I don't know, I just enjoy eating fruit more.
There are some vegetables I like, though. Like, potatoes are good, and corn, and, etc. But, I love a lot of fruits. Like, watermelon. I love watermelon. And pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple. And also, like, bananas.
Bananas. Yeah, bananas, I always used to hate them, but they're kind of growing on me now.
Yeah.
I used to, not like them because, they kind of tasted a little powdery for some reason. Just a bit too chewy.
Yeah, they're kind of that way.
But, yeah, I like them more now.
Yeah. I think the best fruits are berries, like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, so on.
I like blackberries.
Have you ever tried things with like huckleberry? Because they haven't been able to. Nobody's been able to domesticate those berries, so they're wild. But oh man, they're so good.
They taste amazing. And if you've ever been to IKEA, and I think you have, definitely. I hope everyone else has too. Lingonberry? I mean, come on. Lingonberry is the good stuff. I went there a month ago, and they have all lingonberry stuff. I can't find their lingonberry jam anywhere.
Yeah, it's weird.
Good. But they have lingonberry juice and lingonberry sauce and lingonberry meatballs.
Yeah.
Like a marinara. But
and all the food is pretty good.
we got a lingonberry juice box.
Oh wow.
Like tiny juice boxes that you get for kids. Oh, they were so good. I want to go back and get some more because it was that good. But yeah, fruit.
Yeah. What's interesting is it has natural sugars, right? Instead of being unhealthy sugar, it's sweet, but it's also natural, which is pretty good.
I find it weird that lemons have more sugar than strawberries, because strawberries are sweet.
Yeah.
They're really sweet. But then lemons, they're just sour. But I got thinking about that one time, and I was like, that's weird. And so, I didn't have any lemons, but I got a lime, thinking it was the same thing. I'm like, it's mostly the same thing. Technically, it's not at all. Lemons and limes are not the same thing at all. Even though people think they pretty much are. But yeah, I got a lime, and I literally just ate it like a fruit. And it wasn't bad. At first it was sour, but then it was really sweet. It was weird.
Yeah. I feel like that happens when you eat a lot of sour stuff. It burns off all of your taste buds.
Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely do that again. Because burning all my taste buds. Yeah.
Okay. Our next topic is on fish. It was also pretty interesting. Yeah, I think, all seafood is pretty good, but you also have to have kind of an acquired taste for seafood. Some people don't like seafood. Some people are also allergic.
It's mixed,
Yeah. Stuff like oysters, I wouldn't want to eat those.
Oh. I haven't had oysters in a while, so I don't really know what they taste like. I kind of forgot, but...
Yeah. Just the thought of,
what's good, though?
slurping it.
Yeah, that's not... you got me thinking about that now. It's bad. Just slurping.
Oh.
Jimmy, slurp your oysters.
Make sure to clean it. Oh, it's so gross, though.
Nasty. But you know what is good?
Mhm.
Escargot.
Yeah, you're right.
For the people that don't know what escargot is, it sounds really gross, but it is actually snails, and it is a very fine delicacy.
Mhm.
Very fine.
They put lots of butter on them.
Yeah. You really wouldn't think that snails are edible or a delicacy, but yeah, they're both.
Mhm.
And they're good.
Yeah.
Really good. We went on a cruise, and we had escargot, and we fell in love with it. We also fell in love with the chocolate milk they gave us every night.
Oh yeah,
So,
that was great. Chocolate milk is good.
I love chocolate.
Just don't mix it with the escargot or fish.
Oh no, never. That would ruin like everything.
Yeah. So, I don't know, we've been thinking about food as fish, but also some people have pet fish, right? And apparently goldfish need to be in the most pristine conditions because, like, if they're in a small bowl, they'll die because they're not getting new air circulated and everything. So they have to have, like, a 200-gallon tank for, like, 2 fish and stuff, and they're tiny, too. And so, like, goldfish are actually some of the worst fish to keep.
Yeah,
Unless-
that's why they're so cheap.
Yeah, that's true. Unless you really know what you're doing. Because the other, like, the stuff to take care of the fish is probably going to be way more than the fish are. Even if you buy, like, 20 fish, which is probably bad to put in one cage.
See, that's why you should
Or-
just get
yeah.
something like a catfish.
Yeah.
And buy a pond to put the koi in.
Yeah, you just build a pond. It's easy as that. Or if you have a pool, you just make sure that it doesn't have anything in it that would harm the fish. And it's your pond now.
Yeah.
It's simple, easy fix.
Honestly. But there's still another thing we haven't talked about. We've talked about fish as food,
Mm-hmm.
fish as friends.
Mm-hmm.
Fish are friends. Food. Hi, I'm Dory. Hello, Dory. Well, I don't think I've actually ever eaten a fish. Good on ya, mate. Good on. Go watch that now. But yeah, we're talking about fish as food and fish as friends. But what about like just catching fish in general?
Oh, like fishing.
Like fishing, yeah.
Yeah, I've been fishing a good couple times. My grandpa likes to take us fishing, but he also goes super early. So then, but the worst feeling is when you have a fish and you can see it and you lose it. You know, like it's right there,
Yeah.
but it's so far away.
Oh, I hate that. No, I don't like that at all. I don't like thinking about that. It's happened too many times.
Yeah. Or like when you think you have something and it's just like a stick.
Oh yeah, or like some seaweed or something.
Yeah, and then you're like, wow, that was worthless.
Wow.
Like, I can eat the stick.
Oh, another thing is magnet fishing.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like I don't even know. It's like a tiny magnet, yet it's super powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it in a lake or an ocean or something, it just brings back all the stuff it magnetizes. Those are fun though, but most of the time you only get males.
Yeah. There was one I saw where somebody was like, I was at a lake that was 30 feet deep and found a trampoline.
What the heck?
And so it's like, you pull a trampoline out of a lake by magnet fishing? Like, there's no way. But sure enough, they had somehow done that.
Yeah, I found a trampoline when I was magnet fishing.
Sell the trampoline.
Out of all the things you could find at the bottom of a lake, you'd expect to see like an abandoned town or something, like a ghost town.
Yeah.
Because like there actually are those under lakes and stuff.
Yeah. But also, how would somebody get that there? They're just like, oh, this is my trampoline. I don't want it anymore, so let's just chuck it in this lake.
It was just one crazy night with a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want this anymore. Like, we're on strike. Throw the trampoline in the lake.
Bro, it was the Newsies.
You're right. But wait, they wouldn't have a trampoline.
They would.
They invented them. See, this is very deep into a plot hole or something like that.
Don't be afraid and don't... I actually don't know if I'm singing it right.
Yeah, I never know the words to songs. And then what ends up happening is I'm like singing the wrong verse at the wrong time.
I know, right?
So yeah.
No. So, should we get started on our next topic then?
Yeah, sure.
I will like this one, guaranteed, because it's always been fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Fire, ladies and gentlemen, fire.
Ooh. See, this is
One of the wonders of the world.
Yeah, that's true. See, I say this a lot, but fire is one of the most influential inventions that we've had. I said this about everything, basically. I've said about trains, cars, planes, all kinds of stuff. Anyways, I think the reason fire is huge is because humans used to be hunter-gatherers. They would migrate, kill animals, basically hibernate for the winter, and then just keep living. But once they got fire, they were able to cook food, they were able to stay in one place, they were able to use agriculture, which is really big, to be able to build up cities. So we went from, just people moving all over the place to building up cities and empires, and slowly humans went from these, I don't know, I guess forest people to
Forest people.
Yeah, to very powerful, probably we own the world, basically. No other animal could really overtake us.
just picture, like, for a second, there's like some caveman, like from this basic image of a caveman. Just picture that.
Yeah.
Looks terrible. Probably hunched over. Horrifying, actually. And then it goes from that to, like, Albert Einstein. Yeah, that's...
Or war too. That's a thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like fire is great.
Before they had to eat their food raw.
That would be horrible. Imagine this.
Picture eating raw chicken. Or like
Hopefully they wouldn't. I mean, some animals were probably different, like cows probably wouldn't be the same, because now we've kind of, I guess, evolved them to be livestock.
Yeah.
Before they were like wild. They probably would have been like stronger. I don't know. Not exactly sure how that would work, but I know for a fact that they would not be the same, because they wouldn't have been used as much for food. They would have been hunted maybe, but then that's natural selection, not artificial selection.
Yeah.
So yeah. One thing I like about fire is, for some reason I like carving like a stick, right? And then just putting it in the fire and burning the end. And then like I draw with it like a charcoal pencil.
Yeah. It's so fun.
Yeah. And then also...
See, that's what the cavemen figured out too.
Yeah.
They got like those drawings.
They're like,
let's carve
this is the story of how half of our tribe got eaten. Yay! But also, fire is good for making lots of things, like s'mores too. And food, like campfire food.
Most controversial food in the world. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Fruit is definitely one of them. And also our next topic, but we're not getting to that yet. Right now we're talking about fire. I love s'mores though. I love s'mores.
As Frankenstein's monster would say, okay, I mumbled through that. As Frankenstein's monster would say, fire bad. But I say fire good.
Fire is good. Because fire is amazing.
Yeah, seriously, like, we still use fire a lot. Think about this. The sun is a giant ball of fire.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
And stars create all the matter in the universe through fusion. So, yeah.
You know how they say fight fire with fire?
Mm-hmm.
We'll start fire with fire. Wanna know how? Just get like your glasses or something. Hold it up to the sun.
Yeah.
The sun is a giant ball of fire.
Burn
It
ants.
reflects to the glasses and starts a fire with fire.
You can burn
Logic.
ants or like grasshoppers or something like that. You start burning a hole in the earth straight to the core.
Fire with fire.
See, you're right. I just had a really weird thought. But what if we were able to magnify the light from the sun enough to burn through the earth?
Whoa.
You'd be like somewhere in the middle, on the other side of the world, a giant
That's scary.
flame.
That would probably work.
You're probably right. But
If they can magnify it enough, like,
Yeah.
picture if they got the Hubble telescope and they just
Mhm.
angled it so that it reflected through the sun, it would literally be a death ray that would like.
So you want s'mores, kids? Well, here's some s'mores. Now half your town is burnt down.
Times 10.
We're probably giving people bad ideas of what to do with fire. Like you can blow stuff up with fire and fireworks too. That's fireworks.
Fireworks. Boom boom.
Fireworks are fun, but also pretty scary. Like we've had a couple of times where they've tipped over, so now we use a cinder block to hold up the fireworks so they don't tip. Because it's terrifying.
What I found at Walmart though. It's not fireworks. And actually, at first when I saw it, I didn't even know it was legal all year round. But it is. They have giant, like 3 foot long industrial party poppers.
Industrial party poppers?
And do you want to know what I bought?
Yeah.
A 3 foot long industrial party popper. Do you want to know what I fired off?
Huh.
A 3 foot long industrial party popper. It was beautiful. I literally cried because it's like as long as a baseball bat, and you literally like twist the bottom of it,
Yeah.
and you just hold it out kind of like a Roman candle.
Yeah.
It just like it makes
Explodes.
the sound of a gun. It sounds like a freaking sniper. You like twist the bottom and it just goes boom, and then everything explodes out in the front, like shoots like 10 feet forward and flies everywhere.
That's insane.
It's beautiful.
See, what's crazy about that is that it's legal, like you said.
Yeah. Dude, they're like $3 at Walmart.
$3? Holy
Yeah,
crap.
they're $3. And they don't only have confetti party poppers, they have chalk party poppers.
Chalk?
Like the powder stuff.
Oh, yeah. But that'd be such a mess. Oh.
Yeah, I think that's what they use like when they celebrate like at the chalk festival and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Or probably just to annoy people.
Yeah.
Like on the side of their house, you just blast it with chalk.
It's the new prank.
Yeah, honestly, whenever I say a weird sentence, I can't help but laugh. I'm not sure why, but just that sentence, blast the side of a house with chalk, is just weird. Like, how would you explain yourself?
We are on the Totally Random Talk show, so that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, should we get on to our next topic?
That sounds fantastic.
Alright.
So, let's talk about French fries.
Yes,
Not only are they
French fries.
but they're French fries.
But
I
actually,
actually do know why they're called that.
really?
Okay, here you go. A little history lesson for
Mhm.
the likes of y'all. And by the way, I am a teenager, so I don't know everything, and my facts might not be straight. In fact, they're gonna be loop-de-loops everywhere. So, whatever I say, just remember that it's probably true, but there is a slight chance that it is also not true. So just remember that.
Mhm.
Now let's get started with a little history lesson. Now, back in France, there was this fancy restaurant. Now I'm like, yo, I got a great idea. Let's sell this new thing, right? Where we cut potatoes. You know what? I'm sorry for all the listeners out there. This is the wrong story. This is the one for how they made potato chips.
They're actually
If you
made
want to
in
hear it, I
Belgium.
can tell you, but
French fries are made in Belgium,
I'm so dumb right now. I
and
feel so dumb right now.
and
I
the
don't even know if it was made in France.
McDonald's French fries
But,
have 340 calories.
oh gosh.
Okay, okay, really quick. French fries started in Belgium. They were taken to, America from Belgium, where they were distributed all over the place. And the reason they're called French fries,
It's because they're fancy like the French.
wait, you're right. You're actually right. Because of their fancy shape that they're cut.
Dude, I literally just guessed that.
That's literally what Wikipedia says. But
I
also,
literally just guessed that. I didn't even know.
yeah, here, wait. Because it's saying that, like, that they're cooked, like they're fried twice. Because you have to cook the starch throughout the entire thing. And then you have to cook the outside to make it crispy. And so then that's why it's fancy.
Whoa.
That's interesting.
Potato chips.
Potato chips are interesting because
Because that was the story I was talking about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
entire time. Hey guys, I might not be factually correct. Turns out I wasn't correct at all. I was talking about the wrong food.
wow,
I didn't even know
you had the right idea
the
though.
story. I'm like, wait, this isn't French fries. This is potato chip.
Okay,
I think I do know the story right though.
yeah. Well, why don't you tell us about potato chips?
I'd rather not. It brings back some terrible memories from about 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Hold up. Was it actually 2 minutes ago or was it more?
I
Because
don't know actually. It might have been more, but
I'm not sure. You could say it felt like an eternity. No.
yeah. I'll share it anyways though. So back in France, I actually don't know if it was France or not, but I know there was this fancy restaurant, and they sold this famous dish there. It wasn't, I don't know why it was famous, because it was literally just thinly cut potatoes that
hmm
just looked like potato chips. Just
Ew, they're from England.
Boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were just thinly cut, and they literally just cooked them in olive oil.
hmm
And so people liked them for some reason. No, I can see why, but yeah, people liked them. And then this one guy came and he's like, I want you to cut mine extra thin and extra crispy. Okay, I want it now, do it now. And they're like, okay, calm down, buddy. That's good. And so they go back and they talk to the chef. They're like, yo, this guy ordered extra thin, extra crispy. And he's like, who does this guy think we are? Like a stupid McDonald's or something, huh? And he's like, no, I'm not gonna do this. And so, as a joke, he cut it as thin as he possibly could and literally fried it in oil. And then he gave it to this guy. This guy tried it, and he like loved it. And then everyone was going there like, oh my gosh, this guy loves this. And so then everyone else asked for it, and it became like their most popular dish. And then potato chips.
Potato chips or crisps.
Okay.
Crisps. It's a weird word.
Potato crisps.
Apparently, they make $46 billion a year on potato chips.
Oh my gosh. 46 billion?
Oh, apparently in the book of the inventor, the Cook's Oracle, it had a recipe for them. And it said, cut them in shavings round and round as you would peel a lemon. Great way of describing it.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I think the reason is because it describes it as peeling a lemon. Like, why? You could just say peeling a potato, because that's what you're doing. And it also says fried in clarified butter or goose dripping.
Clarified butter or goose?
I'm sorry, because this is the drippings off a
of a goose. Is that literally just what it is? That's not butter. That's not butter.
It's animal fat. Oh my gosh, it's goose fat. But also, I like how this is. Well, yeah, this is from 1817, and he's describing it as that. And then he also says, "Dry them well in a clean cloth."
Dude, that literally just sounds like SpongeBob. Because they're like trying to take care of the food.
Oh, and also drained and sprinkled with salt.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe we should make potato chips or
I want
crisps.
to make potato chips now.
Apparently,
Use this recipe.
Apparently, in 1920, the potato chip bag was invented. Why? What? This is weird. I don't understand.
A history of potato chips.
Oh, and then it has a giant thing of health concerns for the amount of salt.
The amount of salt? I would have thought the amount of oil or goose drippings.
Probably
How much?
don't have to worry about that anymore, though.
Yeah, I should hope not, because I don't want to eat chips. Look at the back and the nutrition values and have it say goose drippings in the ingredients.
Apparently, a small bag of potato chips, smaller than a serving of breakfast cereal, has less salt than cereal. So then why is it still a health concern?
Hang on.
Wait,
How bad is cereal for you then?
probably terrible.
Cereal is terrible for you guys. I can't even eat Raisin Bran anymore.
And then it has a picture of Pringles. It says Pringles potato chips are uniform in size and shape, which allows them to be stacked. You don't say. Okay, Wikipedia is. Oh, they have the process of making chips too. Potato is sliced by a rotating blade. Long and narrow slices are produced. The potato slices are fried in hot oil. Frying takes several minutes, and then it has a picture of the finished product. Very crispy. Anyways, we went from French fries to potato chips, but I think potato chips
Close.
are very great.
I do too.
And it's also, history is weird.
Yeah. History is weird, guys.
Like, they use goose drippings? What? Why?
Say, I have a fantastic idea. Let's use goose drippings in our new food.
Mmm, very delicious.
Sounds amazing. Or what was it? Clarified butter.
Yes.
Clarified butter.
It's so weird.
So weird.
Anyways, Yeah.
Let's move on, shall we?
What's our next topic is on football, American football.
Oh, nice.
So, well, actually, yeah, because there's two different types of football. A lot of people say football for what Americans say soccer, but then there's also American football, which is usually like 4 hours long of people tackling each other.
I wonder, because football, like, it's spelled different, it's F-E-B-O-L, but actually, I think it's the O, or it's either the O or the U that has an accent.
Yeah, it's the U.
It's the U, okay.
Like football in like Spanish or Latin American Portuguese speaking countries.
But is that how it's spelled in like the UK or?
They just spell it like we would, like Football.
You know what doesn't make sense to me? It's football.
It's football.
Foot is in the name. Foot.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Why don't we name it like
But then football,
brawl?
an American, is literally the opposite.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you kick the ball like once and
Like once.
throw it.
What?
Throw it.
What it should be is something like brawl ball. That's kind of hard to say, but like, think about it. You're tackling each other. You're trying to stop the other team from progressing. Kind of like a battlefield. Battle ball, brawl ball, tackle ball. Seriously, like, there's so many options, but no, they chose football. Apparently, in England, before America was even a country, it was a debate of whether it should be called football or soccer for the sport you play with goals and a goalie and a soccer ball or football. Either way.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think it's interesting.
It was football.
Yeah.
And then it was called football. And then the Americans, since they left the UK out of, because they were like, I don't like this place anymore, religious freedom.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they wanted. So
They wanted football.
They fought them, and then they took football because they're like, you guys suck.
You can't control us.
Actually invented in like the 1800s.
Yeah. We're
Really,
very dangerous.
I've seen pictures, and everyone looks so retarded in their weird ghetto like costumes.
But also, it would have been,
Just look like Halloween costumes.
yeah, it would have been really dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have the same safety that we do. And besides, athletes today still get tons of concussions from football because it's not safe in any way. It's one of the most dangerous sports.
Yeah. Well, actually, rugby.
Actually, I don't know. Rugby,
They still make you play if you get hurt.
that's true, but rugby, well, I feel like you get hurt less because you'd be more careful without any armor, I guess you could say it is. Without any,
Yeah, because no one wants to get hurt.
yeah, without any padding, and also they have different rules, everything. It'd be a lot different because,
No, you know what's dangerous?
yeah,
Cricket. That game is dangerous.
baseball
Stay away.
too.
Stay away from cricket, guys. That game is dangerous. You literally, it's like golf, but like fancier.
Kind of like a mix between baseball and golf.
Yeah, except
Yeah, baseball is pretty dangerous too. If you get hit with the baseball, you could probably break one of your bones.
oh yeah.
Like if it hit your hand, totally, you'd have
You know what I wonder?
broken
I
fingers.
wonder if anyone's ever gotten hit by a ball that went like over the fence, like
Probably.
past. Like they just suddenly get hit in the head with a baseball. They're not even in
Ouch.
the stadium.
Yeah. I'm sure, well, people have definitely gotten hit in the audience, like the fans.
Oh, yeah, for
But-
sure.
You made me wonder, like, yeah. I wonder if people have been outside, just walking, and baseball comes and smacks them on the forehead, leaving a giant goose egg. But also, one thing I think is interesting is, well, like, Um, the pitchers have been known to throw it fast enough to hit a bird. Like, a bird flew down into the stadium for some reason, and the pitcher threw the ball and it hit the bird because the bird went in front of the hitter, and the bird exploded. It completely, because it's like if you got hit by a car that was going 98 miles per hour, you'd be vaporized. And the bird was. Just imagine a bird being vaporized.
Oh my gosh. You were going on with your story, right? And I was like trying to contain my laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just waiting for what was going to happen next. I thought you were just going to say the bird, like, just died when the ball hit it. But then you said explode. And I just died because I would not expect that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, it would just be a clash of feathers and a ball.
Mm-hmm.
It would be bad, of course, and it's also sad because a bird died.
Yeah.
Like, the word exploded, it just doesn't fit in that sentence or paragraph at all.
Apparently,
It makes perfect sense.
Apparently, it's been done more than once. How does that happen?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's just insane to me.
After
Like, literally a very small window.
uh-huh.
Like, literally a split second that a bird just so happens to fly down into
Oh,
the game.
listen to this.
Like, how many times has a bird actually flown into a game?
Probably like once.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look at this.
But then also,
Hold up. The chance of hitting a bird on any given pitch is 0.0000009%. That's the tenths, hundredths. That's a millionth of a percent.
oh my gosh. And it's happened more than once.
Actually, wait, never mind. It was just two separate videos.
Oh, there's a video?
Yeah.
I want to watch that. I'm sorry, I want to watch it though.
I'll try and send it to you later.
That's probably evil or something, like. But I want to watch.
Yeah.
Picturing in your head a
Uh-huh.
bird exploding.
Yeah. Totally.
It just sounds so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And unbelievable. It doesn't
Mhm.
sound true.
It's completely insane.
Something out of those fake news things.
Yeah.
It's like in the movie Shrek, right?
Yeah.
Where Fiona's like
Uh-huh.
to the bird, and the bird's singing back, and then she sings like super high pitched, and the bird tries to, and then it blows up.
Yeah. It's like that.
Makes no sense. It's like that. Just picture that in your head, but like it flying into the direct path of a fastball, and it blows up.
Totally. It's
It doesn't sound right.
crazy. Should we head to our
This is weird.
next topic?
Yeah, let's please do.
Okay. Our next topic is on furniture, which we use a lot, actually. Think about it, almost everything in your house is furniture. You have chairs, you have couches, you have TV stands, you have desks, you have beds, you have bedside tables, all kinds of things, dressers.
Furniture is like necessary,
Uh-huh.
for sure, because I'm literally using it right now. I'm sitting in a chair. I am using a table.
Yeah.
Very nice one at that. Not really.
And
Free.
one unfortunate thing is that some people don't have the money to afford furniture. They live in places where it's hard to get that kind of stuff, and so they'll either not have a bed or not have, just like a table to eat at, something like that. It's pretty sad because we have lots of things that are, right here in front of us. We have we're very blessed with lots of things, but there are also people who don't have those things. So that's why, like, if you have extra money or extra food, anything that you can donate to people in need, that's really helpful.
Yeah, my school is actually doing a drive right now for like, food and stuff. So like they're like canned food, ramen, lots and lots of ramen. They actually don't want canned food as much. They just want ramen.
Yeah,
That's all they want.
because apparently kids don't like canned food.
I don't get why, because I love SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a food you have to be in the mood for, though, because I feel like it's that with a lot of foods. Like, for example,
SpaghettiOs is perfect for a rainy day.
yeah. But then, like, sometimes you're just like, maybe not, you know? But they're pretty good.
Yeah. However, ramen is like an everyday thing. You're like,
Yeah.
ramen, I need it. Oh, I love ramen. I was about to make ramen today.
Yeah.
I was about to. We like jumped off the topic of furniture though, like way.
Yeah, that's true. But, I don't know. There's not too much to say about furniture.
Yeah, even though furniture is helpful, and it comes from the same place where you can get the most heavenly berries on earth. IKEA. Thank you, IKEA, for everything you do.
Yeah. Especially because when you go in IKEA, they have like the path that you take, right? So you walk through all the store and you see all these things that you don't need, but you definitely want. You see like a giant light fixture that looks like the Death Star, kind of, and like it opens up, and it's just insane. You're like, it's $100, but I need it. You know, like that's what IKEA does. I see. Yeah. Burial March. The Empire lives on. Long live the Empire. Okay, this is way off topic, but one interesting thing about Star Wars is that Boba Fett was almost like a stormtrooper, like white armor, and it looked insane. Like he had a cape and everything was white, and so he was just like this insane like vigilante. It was insane.
Dude, that sounds cool. Maybe they might do that for the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I don't know.
Way off topic, but it was nowhere near as off topic as what I was thinking of.
Yeah, just imagine like a white armored Mandalorian. And Baby Yoda. Oh, we've talked about Baby Yoda before.
I love Baby Yoda.
He's used furniture too. He has his crib. He sits in the seat of the Razor Crest with Mando. It's awesome.
They made furniture out of him. They made like bean bags, chairs.
That'd be kind of creepy though. Like just imagine like
it's his face and you're sitting on it.
Yeah. It's like imagine if he talked. It's like a beanbag that's speaking to you, like hey. You're like, what's happening?
It's scary. Don't give me nightmares now. I definitely don't want them.
Okay.
I haven't had a nightmare in so long.
I have a question for you. Would you rather have Baby Yoda or Baby Groot?
Baby Yoda.
Good choice, because Baby Groot is just a stick.
Baby Groot is, yes, adorable.
And then he grows up.
I actually like teenage Groot.
Yeah.
Because he sits there.
He's relatable.
Playing, what is it, Galaga?
Yeah.
Is that what he's playing, Galaga?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Or is it Space Invaders?
Probably Space Invaders, actually. I think, because that's more common, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny how the whole time he's like, I'm Groot. And then they're like, hey, don't say that to me. You know, they're like, he's probably like, I don't want to clean my room.
Groot. Yes. I am Groot. No! You don't push the button! Okay, you push this button. Not this button, this button. Okay, now repeat that again to me. I am Groot. Yes. I am Groot. I am Groot. No! Okay, does anybody have any tape? Hey Star-Lord, you got any tape? Tape?
Tape?
No. He's like asking everyone for tape.
Yeah. Honestly, Rocket is the best.
Go watch it. It's good.
Yeah.
Rocket's hilarious.
And also Drax. He's like moving so still you can't even see him. So the whole movie I was wondering like, who's this Drax guy? I can't see him.
That's funny.
Anyways, should we get to our random word? The final topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here I have a random number generator. And it's actually random because apparently Google isn't random and it just chooses the numbers, but this has random integers that's completely random, and it gave me the number 55. Schmifty-5.
Ooh. Oh, that's almost to 66.
Order 66.
Order 66.
Okay. We could talk about biscuits, bison.
Let's talk about biscuits.
Okay.
I actually really want some biscuits right now.
See,
Like after you said
biscuits are amazing because you can have biscuits and gravy, and you can have sausage gravy, and it's just an amazing breakfast food.
I'm dying. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything since.
Oof.
It's been like 7 hours. I mean, it had some corn chips.
Oh wow.
Brand free. I'm laughing at myself too much today. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. I'm just laughing at everything.
Everything and anything.
Which is also kind of worrying. See, I did it again.
So
I just
fast.
laughed
We were
again.
talking about biscuits for like 10 seconds.
See, what keeps happening
Biscuits.
is biscuits are good, but there's also not much to say about biscuits just because they're good.
I thought there would be, but no, it's just the fact that they're so amazingly, incredibly delicious.
Leaves us speechless.
Savory. Okay, watch this, watch this. I'm gonna make your mouth water.
Mm-hmm. But I can't watch it. I'm
This is
listening.
like- this is magic right here happening. I love biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Just the savory sweetness of the gravy
Very sweet.
flowing into your mouth and
Very nice.
oh, so soothing.
Warm.
It just I just hear you whispering
Yeah.
in the background.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Continue.
Okay. The way the biscuits and their buttermilk
Crumbly.
complement the gravy and it's smooth,
Crispy.
silky, like just makes it absolutely divine.
See what? Well, biscuits are a lot like scones, and scones are actually better than biscuits because you can have scones with fruit, which we talked about. You can have scones with meat. You can have scones.
Here, French fries.
Wait, you can fry scones just like French fries.
Yeah,
All connected with the scone.
donuts.
Yes. Scones, see, because they're like biscuits, you can even eat them like biscuits with stuff that you would have in biscuits, but you can have more. Scones are more meaningful. You can add so much to a scone, or you could eat it plain. You can also have honey butter. Butter.
What did it? What was? What was it? Something about butter.
It was the, what was it? It was the,
It's the butter thing. It wasn't the goose drippings. What was?
it was with the butter. The clarified butter.
Clarified butter. Oh, why does that sound so
It's from the Wikipedia article on potato chips with goose drippings.
Yeah, it's just so fancy.
Yeah, it sounds so weird, like clarified butter. It's very defined. Clarified.
I like me some clarified butter. Tastes amazing.
I bet it's just like normal butter, but
Potato crisp.
melted or something.
I know, right?
Let's figure this out.
Dude, I want so much
Clarified butter.
I want some potato.
Listen to this.
Just without the goose drippings. Please take those out. I don't want that substitute.
You gotta listen to this.
And
Clarified butter is milk fat rendered from butter to separate the milk solids and water from the butter fat. Typically, it's produced. I was right. It's produced by melting butter and allowing everything to separate. And I said that it's probably just melted butter, and it is.
what?
That's trippy.
So you like churn the butter?
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, you can put butter on scones.
Milk. There's like a billion things you can make with milk. First, chocolate milk. Second, strawberry milk. Third, any other kind of milk.
Cheese. String cheese. Mozzarella.
Mozzarella, cheese.
Pepper
curds.
jack.
Oh, cheese curds.
Swiss. Probably not made by the Swiss. I'm not sure. Let's find out. You can hear me typing probably.
And you can hear me.
List of Swiss cheeses from Switzerland. So they are Swiss, correct?
Les Suisses.
And then, wait, Swiss cheese mathematics? What?
Oh,
Apparently, that's mathematics of complex planes with circular holes.
what?
That is really scary. That sounds really scary. Apparently, okay, no. It's using big math words and that's scary. Anyways, yeah. Swiss cheese math from what was it? Biscuits? Yeah.
I don't like Swiss cheese.
But the best kind of cheese is cheddar. Don't fight me. Brie. We have risotto. Wait, is risotto a cheese or is that a pasta? Oh, it's risotto. That's a dish with vegetables, usually chicken or fish, and vegetables, butter.
Oh, and everyone's favorite, blue cheese.
Gorgonzola,
Oh, that's
which also has mold sometimes. But not as much mold as old bread. Anyways,
old bread.
cheese. Oh, ice cream also. Vanilla, chocolate, Neapolitan. Is that how you say it? I can't ever get it right.
Chocolate, vanilla, donut, rocky wood. Not that we don't like it, we left the marshmallows at home. I play Baji.
Very nice.
Verb. I don't know why I know that. And if I were you, I wouldn't ask.
Why do you know that? You said to ask, right? No, just kidding. See, it's opposite day, but it's not, because that's also a paradox, by the way.
No, that's Wednesday.
It's Saturday.
No, it's Wednesday.
I guess. Okay, that's about it for today.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all later. Have a happy Friday the 13th as of yesterday, and hopefully next time it comes around, we'll be ready.
Yeah.
Make sure to
As always, guys,
stay random.
stay random, and don't ever cook anything with goose drippings, please.
But the only thing you should cook in goose drippings is technically a goose, because it has goose drippings in it. correct because it's goose fat. So yeah, just cook a goose.
If you want to do clarified butter, go ahead.
Yeah, melt down your butter. I don't know. You can search up recipes for how to make it. Not sure exactly what it is, but it doesn't matter. See you later.
Adios!